Hey guys, Spooks and Crimes. I'm Mimi, JB. So this is episode 73, and it's the Werewolf of Defiance. Defiance in the 1970s was said to be your average small Midwestern American town. But that all changed in the summer of 1972. In Defiance, Ohio, some people claim they saw werewolves. Well, listen, you know what? I live in Florida and I've seen 2 werewolves in my lifetime. And you guys all laugh at me. I know what I saw. That one, though. I'm sorry, that one. When I was like driving to the store and I seen 3 dogs, I seen a fucking German Shepherd looking dog that was like on steroids that made that shit like 3 times. Like, I'm 5'4", okay? And like the top of his head, his ears would probably be like at least 3-4 feet tall, because his top of his ears had to be at least to my boobs, because it was over the hood of the truck. And you remember what Nana's truck was at that time, right?
Yeah.
It was the little one, so like the hood, like the ears went over, and when I pulled up, the other 2 little dogs just ran off like, oh shit. And this motherfucker straight up looked at me and walked slowly across the road like, bitch, hit me. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So I locked the door because I was scared, and I just hit the gas and I just went, I know a werewolf when I see one. According to the newspaper article in the neighboring towns paper, the
Toledo?
Blade is said on July 25th, 1972, when 2 employees at a local freight train company were working the graveyard shift inspecting rail car braking systems. Ted Davis said, I saw these 2 hairy feet. Oh my god. Like, that automatically makes me like, no. I don't even care if it was a human. Ugh. Feet, period. Then I looked up, and he was standing there with a black stick over his shoulder. Like the Grim Reaper?
No, not.
Oh, no, wait. He holds his to the side, right?
Black stick?
I looked up, and there's a big stick. I'm sorry. But like the Grim Reaper, right? Like, without the pointy thing. Like, that's what comes to my mind immediately. Like, you got the big old stick over your shoulder. You're a nice soul. When I started to say something, he took off into the woods, or he took off for the woods. Oh, baby, you're gone. Like, I live in the woods. Bye. I'm not chasing after nobody.
Yeah, just let him go.
Okay. Ted said that he saw it one more time another day at the rail yard. I'm sorry if you hear the dogs barking outside. That same night, another person reported an attack from a hairy, animal-headed creature wielding a 2x4. So wait, hold on. You telling me this motherfucker straight up had a 2x4 coming at you like, yeah?
And it almost seems like, because the guy said he was just standing there with a big stick, and this one saying it too. It's almost like he's just standing like holding like a.
So he's just standing like he's trying to intimidate him, like, come at me, and he's just holding it. Or was he just like holding it like, do do do?
It always sounds like he's just standing there holding it, just staring like.
So it's like me at Home Depot.
Maybe they're just catching him like he's trying to build a house, and he's just taking it one piece at a time.
But he's a hairy creature. Where does this take place at?
Oh, so he's a werewolf. He's not allowed to live in a house. He's not allowed to have nice things.
Fucking werewolves. And I'm all about the werewolves. Hey, you do you, boo. What are those ones called? I can't never pronounce it right. Chupacabras. Like, that's what comes to my mind when they're talking about it. It's like, so you got a chupacabra, but the only difference is like this motherfucker standing up on his feet, like holding a fucking baseball bat type shit, like just standing there.
He's the werewolf, because you know how the story goes where a person, like they're a person, but during the full moon they turn into the werewolf. Maybe it's like one of those things.
Werewolves are real, man.
Apparently holding 2x4s.
They're real. Them fuckers will fuck you up. I've seen them here. The local police decided to look into it because, hello, 3 different people. Okay, pause for a second. This reminds me of when I was living in that one house and this weird fucking looking animal literally tried to attack my cat. And I know what I see, bro. I know what I see. 9 months pregnant. I stepped to this motherfucker like with the mop, and this bitch stepped back to me like, "What's up?" And then I contact like Channel News 8, right? And I'm like, "Bro, listen, let me tell you what I see." And they're like, this motherfucker writes me back, goes, "Wow, never heard of that before." But now they all over the news. And they're still showing this shit on different counties all over Florida of this specific like what is it? It's not a Florida panther. It's like a Florida panther mixed with something else.
It's because you didn't have a picture.
It's because I did. Yeah, but you know what? I was out there trying to save my kitty that was almost eaten by that thing. And nobody believes me. My brother's seen it. So he knows, like, everybody acts like what I seen. It was like this big old joke and it really wasn't nothing.
Well,
but if you actually seen it, you would know. Like, I know what I fucking saw. So, okay, so the local police decided that they would look into it because 3 different people said that they had seen some shit. They saw a large beast that resembled a werewolf lurking along the railroad tracks near downtown Defiance in the past week. I seen that werewolf one time in my life, and I tell everybody about it, and they laugh at me. And I ain't seen nothing like that since, but I know what I saw, man. That was a straight werewolf. After the first newspaper article came out, it was werewolf fever in the town. I know that's right. People laugh at me, but I know what I saw. In June 2022, 71. Sorry, I always love reading about old people. 71-year-old Dawn Antal was arrested for repeatedly violating local code. The area he lives in only allows 2 bird feeders per household, and his salon had 23 in his front yard. Oh, they gonna do that man like that? Let him enjoy his rest of his life by having a whole bunch of birds in his yard. Yeah, and they arrested him in May of 2022 for the same thing. That's fucked up.
You know those HOAs, they take
Oh my god.
serious.
See, this is why I'm so happy that I don't really live in a big city like that where I have HOA, because where am I going to put my garden? Where am I having my big ass dogs and my decorations for Halloween and Christmas and like, no.
I know, that's why I couldn't live in one.
I know.
I
What? I know. Because you go home and you decorate, and then you come here and you're like, I'm going to decorate. And I'm like, yes, even with my decorations. So. All right, so this little crime story takes place in Florida. In June 2022, a pastor who teaches online ministry classes was arrested and charged with exposure of sexual organs. He was allegedly performing a sexual act on himself at a Starbucks. I don't ever go to Starbucks, so I don't give a fuck. Sorry for y'all that do. Investigators said that he had a similar charge before at the same store. Ooh! And y'all just sucking down them little iced coffees and shit like that.
He's doing it himself in his car.
Well, I know, but still, it's disgusting.
So Starbucks has to pay for that guy?
Yeah.
Doing his own thing?
Alright, this one takes place in Florida. In June 2022, a 44-year-old grandmother came into DeSoto Correctional Institution in Arcadia with her grandchild for visitation. She was also arrested shortly afterwards. When she was searched, the DCI officers found on her 100 grams of cocaine and heroin. Well, damn.
I don't know why she thought she could smuggle that into the.
Maybe a little bit at a time, but like that much? Did they put it on the baby?
I don't think so. I hope not.
I know how some of the people are.
It doesn't.
I mean,
say.
I personally don't know, but I know, I've seen things on TV. They also found 687.7 grams of heroin. Well, goddamn. And cocaine in her vehicle. So she pulled up to the jail with all that too?
Mm-hmm.
How did she think she was going to get all that
I
in?
don't know.
Was she going to throw it over the fucking wall? Go long! 624. I don't even know if that's the number. My bad. I'm not a sports person. She had almost 2 pounds of cocaine and heroin. I feel like pounds. How big are pounds? I really don't know pounds. I know cups. Oh, that's a lot. Why would she try to smuggle that much in? Why would anybody try to smuggle that much in to anything? Tobacco, whatever. That's a lot. The baby was taken to the Department of Children and Families for care and safe placement. She was taken to the DeSoto County Jail and charged with. Oh, the grandma?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, damn, the baby didn't do it. Why is she being taken for trafficking? So, grandma was taken for trafficking heroin, trafficking cocaine, introduction of contraband into correctional facility, child abuse, neglect, and possession of drug
Paraphernalia.
There you go. She was currently being held without bond. Well, yeah, lady, like that's somebody that's like a straight ride or die, whether if it's a loved one, like your son, your husband, your brother, your lover, your husband, I don't know, like that's a lot. I would be scared just for a little go in there. I'm like, what if they find me with it? Do you know how long I'm going to jail for? Couldn't do it. All right, so this is episode 73. Hope you guys enjoyed the little story of the werewolf in Defiance. I know werewolves are real, rare. They are rare, but they are also real. Don't tell me different. We hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye.